Crozille presents a web video series called Getting to Know an Industry Professional. Today's professional is cinematographer John Tipton. John's work in documentaries, commercials, and promos has taken him all over the world. He has been awarded 6 Emmys for his work over the last 10 years. John has had a critical role in shaping HBO sports series 24/7, which documents days in the lives of athletes in boxing, auto racing, and hockey. The show has redefined sports documentary and has been recognized by the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences numerous times. Watch and get to know John Tipton.
Welcome to Crozille's Emmy Award-winning web series, Getting to Know You. And I'm here with John Tipton. I can keep this, right? You have 6 of them, I think.
I can live without one of them. That's fine. No worries.
Thanks, because I'm going to tout ourselves as Emmy Award-winning web series here. Now, this is fantastic. What did you win these for?
A couple different things, but my proudest are for these HBO shows that we've done over the last few years called 24/7, which it was hardcore documentaries. So we worked for those trophies.
Does your son think you worked as hard as he did for his 12?
You know,
you have 6?
He's been asking me, Dad, why don't you have as many? And I just, honey, I'm doing my best. They're tough to come by. So yeah, I'm working. Hopefully a couple more down the pike. We'll see. Well,
it's great to sit with you, John, and ask you about Crozille products. And I hope to think that our products had a little bit to do with, it was your award-winning work.
Definitely I would say that the Crozille products have had an impact, and the reason is that, in particular on these HBO shows, for example, the combination of Crozille matte boxes and Schneider filters, for example, is an absolute must in order to get a proper balance between your sky and your ground, for example, when you're doing exteriors.
What would you say is the main benefit of owning Crozille matte boxes when you're on your Emmy Award-winning shoots?
Crozille products they're great, and one of the main reasons I love them is because they're very light. And in a lot of the documentary filmmaking I do, weight is a really important factor because you've got a camera on your shoulder 6 days a week, some days extremely long, and that pressure, all the accessories, it just can really get you. So
so many people tell me that. They compare different matte boxes and they think, well, this one's a little bit heavier, so maybe a little less money. But it comes down to grams, yeah. I mean, the lighter the better, in my opinion, it just makes it much easier to focus on what you're doing rather than trying to hold up the camera and like struggling to just keep the thing up. Well, a lot of people equate lightness with not very sturdy, rigid, low quality. Do you find that with Crozille, or are they still extremely professional?
No, Crozille products, there is professional gear, and it shows by how tough the equipment is, how functional it is compared to some other products like Red Rock Micro, for example. Like that equipment can't withstand real use by professionals in a professional environment.
Talk to me about the design of a Crozille matte box and how that helps you in your job.
I mean, Crozille matte boxes they're very well designed. You often, compared to other manufacturers, for example, you really wonder sometimes, like, what were they thinking? Who's designing these products? Because it certainly isn't someone who's using them. And you really get the sense with Crozille products, and I've been using them for many years, that they've been paying attention to users' comments about what needs to be done better, what works, what doesn't, and you can see it in the product. I'm more worried about other equipment in my kit, never Crozille stuff. Crozille's pro gear. It's nothing more, nothing less.
So you get to focus on your creativity and not worry about these things working.
Yeah, no. With the matte boxes, the bottom line is you want to put the thing on, you want to put your filters in, and then you want to be looking through the lens at what's happening out there, not at the piece of equipment, wondering why it's not working. You need to be shooting, not fiddling. So you want a product that just works, and that's what Crozille matte boxes do.
They're not toys.
No, it's professional gear.
So they can withstand the abuse that you will give it on a long day's shoot.
Yeah, I mean, they're super strong. I mean, and the fact that they're on the front of your lens, I mean, that's the,
first line of defense.
It's the first line of defense to protect your equipment.
Well, good luck on your next HBO project. Where does it take you to again?
One of our next projects coming up is another 24/7 show. It's a boxing documentary series. And we'll be shooting quite a bit in China. And so we're far from from any help equipment-wise. So, you know, we take the best gear we can because there's not going to be any help if anything goes down.
Of course.
So, and Croisil's, you know, there's a spot in every case for Croisil matte box and no other.
Well, I'm glad we're along for the ride. Thanks so much.
Pleasure.
If any of you would like to know more about Croisil products, please look us up on the internet or any one of the social networks, and we'd be happy to get back to you. And if you have a question for John, I'm sure he'd be happy to answer it as well. Thanks, John.